What is up, guys? I'm back with another deck profile. This time I'm showcasing the Red Eyes deck. I've tried a lot of variations, but I found this control version works the best. So I have two different deck types that I tried. So this is the one that works the best. This is the control type. We're running 3 Maxis, 3 Blossoms, 3 Book of Moons. Book of Moon is not the best card at the moment, but it's free play friendly and I don't have a lot of ultra rare gems, as you can see right now. I'm running the Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment to negate. So how this deck works, usually what you want to do is you want to get a Red Eyes Insight and get a Red Eyes Fusion to your hand. This way, you can summon a Red Eyes Slash Dragon, equip it with the Black Metal Dragon, or with a Red Eyes Fang with Chain. And what this card does is every time a card on your field gets targeted, he can negate it by removing one equip spell to his to the card, to the Red Eyes. So that's the core of the deck, but you also have combos like playing the Blackstone of Legend and summoning the Red Eyes Baby Dragon. When this card gets destroyed, you can summon the Gearfried, and what this does is equip it to the card. And when this card has an equip to it, it has two different abilities. One that you can use right away is remove the equip and target one spell or trap on the field. Now, the second ability, it's not instant. You have to do it in your main phase or main phase 2, I'm not sure. You can remove the equip as well. And you can actually summon a Red Eyes monster from your grave. So you can see there's a lot of equipping going on, and that's pretty much the synergy of the deck. And we're just using all the cards to deny our opponent. So I'm going to show you the other deck right now. This is the other deck. And what you want to do with this deck is basically burn your opponent down. It's kind of like a combo deck. So basically what you want to do is summon a fusion monster like Meteor Black Comet Dragon or the Arfian Black Skull Dragon. And what these dragons do is they inflict LP damage to your opponent directly. So you also combo this with cards like Inferno Fire Blast, that is target one Red Eyes Black Dragon, and you can actually deal damage equal to the attack of the original attack of that dragon to your opponent's life points. So this is the other deck. Now I'm gonna show you how successful these two decks were. Gonna go to my replays and I'm gonna show you exactly how good this was. So basically, my last 5 games, were with the control version, and all the other ones were with the combo version. My goodness, did I lose a lot. Holy crap. I do not recommend crafting the burn version. I'm still working on a way to solve the deck. I'm not sure. So if you have any recommendations, feel free to reach out and tell me. But I'm going to show you the replay for the control variant. And this is actually a really good game showcasing how strong the deck can actually be versus a top tier deck. It's not, of course, it's not tier 1 deck. It's not a tier 1 deck I'm facing, but it is a pretty strong deck. I'm facing Dragon Maid right now. So here, I just want to play it slow and steady. I don't want to overcommit right now. So my priorities here are popping the back row and playing it chill. So what my plan is play this card. When this equip it with one Black Metal Dragon. So when this card dies, you can summon your Gearfried, and you can pop one of the back row. And also, when the card dies, this equips to it, so it dies as well. And you can search. So I wanted to play it cool. Not overcommit, not summon my Slash Dragon right away. I could have, in hindsight, because I do get punished here. So for example, if this was my Slash Dragon and he would target it, I could negate it by dismantling my equip. So move on. I'm gonna fast forward a bit so it doesn't get too boring. So I just negate a card in the graveyard with one of the cards. See what happens. So I just take the damage. Okay, so here I send another card to the grave, and I can get my Red Eyes Fang with Chain. Now this card is so important. It's so good. I underestimated this card so much. It's okay. So what you do is you put this on the field, and for example, you're running a Gearfried. You have your 1800 effect monster on the field, and it can destroy a back row if you equip something to it. So what this card does, actually, I will just show you because I actually do it in this game. It's probably too complicated explaining it, so I'm just gonna show you. So here I just equip the Black Metal Dragon. So if he chooses to target it, I can remove this equip and actually search a card and destroy the card he tried to destroy it with. And also, when this card attacks, you can actually summon one of the warrior monsters in your graveyard that you used to fusion summon it with. And you can also use it as an equip. So when it dies, when it gets targeted, you can actually remove one of these monsters. But if this card dies, the Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Slash Dragon, you will actually respawn all the equipped monsters to it, as you will see. Because he uses an effect right now to kill it, pretty sure. Okay, so what I do here. He uses one of his big effect monsters, right? And I don't want any shenanigans to happen. And for example, if you're playing against a deck and you don't really know what's gonna happen, you see a big boy and you see a big effect and you think, oh, maybe he's gonna link summon, or maybe he's gonna do some fancy combo with it. Activate your Red Eyes Fang with Chain and steal the card and equip it to your Red Eyes. That's exactly what I did. I just steal it. And then my card gets the attack from the original, from the monster here. So basically, you can use this on your Slash Dragon, and you can use this on your Gearfried. Now, your card only can negate an effect that's targeted. So if he uses an effect that's destroy one face of monster, he doesn't have to target, so it will die. And now I can resummon 2 monsters. First, I can search a card. And I can resummon the 2 monsters that died. And this is where the fancy stuff kicks in. I use the Red Eyes Fang with Chain on my Gearfried. And I don't instantly use the effect, because Gearfried will signal you, do you want to use the effect and remove the Red Eyes Fang with Chain? No, you don't. You want to activate this first and equip this monster to the Gearfried, and then you can pop it and destroy the continuous spell. So this is what I do here, and now I pop the effect and destroy the card. Next turn, I equip that I resummoned my Black Metal Dragon to my Gearfried, and I can use the secondary ability is Revive, a Red Eyes monster. What do I revive? The Red Eyes Slash Dragon. I add another Red Eyes Fusion to my hand. I can't use it. You can only use the fusion if you didn't special summon. So don't get confused and you're like, why can't I use a spell? Only if you didn't special normal summon. You cannot use it both, otherwise it would be too broken. So here, when a Red Eyes monster attacks, you can equip a warrior from your grave. Here. And in the main phase 2, I set the Red Eyes Fang with Chain again. And you'll see, I do exactly the same again. I use a cut card so he can draw. Again, he summons a big boy. I equip it. I do no. Then I use the trap. I get the card to my Gearfried and I pop his back row. Every time. Now, I did do it preemptively. I think he baited me with this. I should have waited more because that card wasn't like a really big threat. But look what happens next. He actually fusion summons. I didn't think he would be able to manage to do this because I don't play this deck. A friend of mine plays this deck, but I don't play this deck. So I don't really know exactly how it works. I know the basis of it, but I don't know like if he can get any more fancy combos off. So right now, I'm actually kind of in trouble, as you will see. Because I think, okay, I will just destroy it and he can banish it. I didn't know this. So I'm still learning as well. So now the problem is I have 3 monsters on the field that I can't kill this with. So what I do is I suicide my warrior monster so it can go to the grave. And I can actually equip it to my red eyes because there's no warrior monsters in the grave. I cannot boost this card. But because I suicide it, I can actually use it on the card. It gains 200 attack for each warrior monster equipped. I can suicide my monster against it and then I can finish him off. So this is like the perfect duel representing how you use this deck and like to its fullest potential. And you will have a lot of success with this. Again, like the Dark Magician deck, you need to have a lot of good meta cards, like the good trap cards that actually negate what your opponent is gonna do. But first, the meta has to settle, so there's like 4 or 5 decks that everyone's playing, and then you know exactly which cards. So this is the like exact same deck as the Dark Magician deck, only it's a Red Eyes variant. But I do hope you learned something. I do hope you like. Deck is my favorite deck. I played it in Duel Links for over 2 years. So I wish you have a great evening and thank you for watching. Peace.